Hi, we've been talking on Whidbey Awaits about bank-owned properties. I want to go back a step before that and talk about the properties that are what we call underwater. That's where, for one reason or another, maybe just the falling prices in the real estate market, or sometimes because of refinancing, people taking out home equity loans, and taking their equity out of their home. Now they find themselves in a position where they owe more on the house than it's worth. That's not really a problem if you love your house, your payments are affordable, and you want to stay for a few years. Believe me, the water's going to go down, prices are going to come up, and you'll be okay in the long run. So if you're in that position but you love your house and you want to stay where you're at, just sit tight. It's all going to work out. But sometimes people are underwater. There's a home behind me here. It's a red house. The buyer, the homeowner, bought it a few years ago for just over $200,000. A good price at the time. And he was happy there, and his payments were affordable. It was all good. Or pretty shortly into owning that house, he found an appraiser to say that that property was worth more like $250,000, and he was able to take some equity out. He took a home equity loan out, and now he owes more than $260,000 for the house. And he bought this extra lot with that, and hoping that the lot was going to get a well share soon, he'd be able to sell it, and then he would be able to make a profit there. Unfortunately, a few things happened. He's wanting to relocate, and there's no well shares. He can't sell the lot yet, and the property now is not worth what he owes on it. So that's what's called being underwater. When someone is in that position and they don't want to sit tight, or they can't sit tight, then they really need to think about their options, about whether they should try and go for a short sale. That means where you sell it for less than you owe the bank. The bank has to agree to that price, and depending on certain situations, the bank could actually serve you with a deficiency judgment and try to get some of their money back from you after you sell the house. You carry that as a debt. That's a pretty terrible situation to be in. Or giving the property back to the bank in foreclosure, deed in lieu of foreclosure. And we're going to investigate some of those things in more and more detail as time goes on. But I just wanted to introduce the concept to you right now. As I just used it looking at another property, I used that term underwater. I wanted to go into that a little bit more. If you have questions about anything we've talked about and want to dive into it more right now, give me a call. I'd love to help you and work with you. Or look me up on the web. I'm at WhidbeyAwaits.com. This is Shellie Moore, and my number is 888-221-0121. Thanks.